Hello, I'm DJ Jones, recording for ECTS 504, Principles of Career and Technical Education, Dr. Andrew Hughes, Assistant Professor. DJ Jones, San Bernardino High School, Teacher, Public Safety. Today I'm going to cover the teaching philosophy. Section 1, helping students become self-directed, self-regulated learners. One of the classroom goals is the implementation of self-directed and self-regulated learning environment. There is a clear understanding that this learning environment is not the norm. However, this non-traditional learning environment has been derived from research that confirms positive effects in the academic path of students. As with all research conducted, and especially in new models of instruction, there are some drawbacks. As your educator, I will assist you with guidance of research conducted by Lee and Branch, 2018, and Abar and Loken, 2010, to ensure minimal challenges. This learning environment will require you as a student to be active participants in the process. To ensure the student participation required, I will practice Stephen D. Brookfield's theory of dividing the world into thirds. By use of this theory, students will have the ability to advise on parameters based on individual needs in student-controlled third and negotiate on others in the student-teacher negotiated third. Section 2. Student experience. As an educator, I will make necessary measures to identify students' individual level of knowledge on various subject matters. This evaluation is necessary to ensure that expectations are made based on realistic measures. Additionally, my understanding of student academic history, academic behavior, study skills, and overall academic efficiency will allow me to develop strategies to maximize student academic experience and success. It is important to understand student success does not only depend on what happens within the classroom environment. Educators' emotional intelligence and adequate knowledge of basic needs, such as those in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, will be kept in the forefront of classroom management and lesson planning. To ensure I have the necessary information on all my students, I will look deeper into student academic history. This process can be accomplished through student cumulative records. These records will include English language acquisition records, learning deficiencies, test history, discipline records, and grading history. All of this information is relevant to understanding students and their learning practices and behaviors. Communication, both verbal and nonverbal, is of high importance. Recognizing human behavior will play an extensive role in my teaching experience. In addition, if and when a concern arises, I will be committed to properly communicating with students and parents or guardians if necessary to ensure student safety and success. All of these steps mentioned will be used to develop strategies that will be clearly defined in a plan. The plan will include outcome measurements based on assignments and evaluations. Furthermore, evaluations will allow me to identify challenging academic behaviors that can often hinder academic success. These behaviors include but are not limited to lack of time management skills, self-handicapping, academic skepticism, and test anxiety. Our classroom will be a safe place where students will recognize strong leadership, acceptance, and power in positive and a productive manner. Step 3, effective technology. Technology is often identified as positive when it relates to classroom environments. Parents and students usually applaud the use of technology. However, for the educator, the use of technology comes with many challenges. Knowledge of use of equipment, websites, and delivery platforms is a must. In addition, a more important concern is identifying whether students possess the knowledge required to meet the educational need. Students, especially those in my classroom, can easily navigate through the latest iPhone or Samsung Galaxy, iPads, and tablets, and of course, video consoles referring to technology equipment. To properly evaluate the technology knowledge possessed by my students, I plan to develop a short survey. The survey will include questions such as equipment familiarity, accessibility to internet service, knowledge of Microsoft programs, and experience with different collaboration platforms. This survey will allow me to analyze the answers and create technology-based lesson plans that will enhance academic experiences based on analytical results. Section 4, promoting self-directed learning. Technology is heavily integrated in the learning process. This has become evident due to the current health risk status experience. Due to the necessary changes, instruction has shifted to full-time virtual learning. Although sometimes challenging, platforms such as Zoom Video, Google Meets, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, and FaceTime have had a positive effect in academics. Research conducted by Doss and Corey, 2014, found that through the growth of no-cost collaboration and knowledge-sharing platforms, as those previously mentioned, teamwork has become more achievable by bringing together students from different locations, time zones, and cultures. All current students can strongly attest to this finding. Technology and virtual learning reinforces classroom environment by providing additional opportunity to collaborate with classmates that students may have not necessarily engaged with in face-to-face interaction. To guarantee this happens, I will manage engagement by forming groups that embed diversity. These groups will be required to work together in assignments and group projects. To ensure the process of becoming self-directed and self-regulated learners, I plan to manage online instruction in two different ways. First, I will deliver instruction through mandatory virtual class time and face-to-face class time when education practices return to the norm. The second part will ensure individual learning by assignments requiring the use of technology. The ability to navigate through educational websites and further virtual collaboration with classmates for their completion. For the time being, we will continue to depend on technology for instruction. However, it is important to keep in mind that some lessons are better delivered in traditional classroom settings. This is especially true to ensure student engagement. Section 5, teacher and student resources. The following are resources available for your learning process. FaceTime. FaceTime is available on Apple devices. It is available at no cost to your provider. Can be used for meetings, group communication, and it is unable to be used with non-Apple devices. Google Classroom, Google Meets. They are available on all devices. They are available through a downloadable app, available at no cost to your provider. Meetings and group communication platform. It offers screen sharing accessibility for presentations, instruction delivery, teacher, student, parent access, and document sharing. Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is available on all devices. It is available through a downloadable app. It's available at no cost by your provider. And it has a group communication platform. Another resource is the San Bernardino County Library, which has a research database and workshops for all of these platforms. Another resource that we should consider that is available is technical support. Technical support is used for troubleshooting, it can be used for the configuration support, and written policies and procedures for commonly asked technical questions. And another resource, which is very popular right now, is the Zoom video communication. Zoom video is available on all devices. It's available through a downloadable app, available at no cost by your provider. It has a meeting platform, screen sharing accessibility for presentations and delivery of instruction, and it offers teacher, student, parent access to classroom communication. So I hope this presentation on my teaching philosophy will help you and assist you in your learning throughout the school year. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask me. Once again, Mr. Jones, public safety teacher, San Bernardino High School. Thank you.